Brought to you by WikiVidi.com. W1A TV series. W1A is a British comedy television series that was first broadcast on BBC Two on the 19th of March 2014. Created by John Morton, the series is the follow-up to 2012, a BAFTA-winning comedy series by the BBC about the 2012 Summer Olympics in London. It sees the reprisal of Hugh, Bonneville, and Jessica Hynes as their 2012 characters alongside a new cast, with David Tennant's role as narrator also continuing from the earlier series. The first series began on the 19th of March 2014, concluding on the 9th of April. A second series was announced later in 2014 which launched on the 23rd of April 2015, with a 1-hour special. In August 2016, Radio Times announced that W1A had been recommissioned for a third and final series which began airing on the 18th of September 2017. Etymology. The series is named for the postal code of the BBC's headquarters broadcasting house, which is W1A 1AA. Plot. The series revolves around Ian Fletcher, formerly the head of the Olympic Deliverance Commission, who has been chosen to be the head of values at the BBC. His task is to clarify, define, or redefine the core purpose of the BBC across all its functions and to position it confidently for the future. The series deals with the everyday events at the corporation and how the team deal with these. Such events include the arrival of Prince Charles, problems surrounding a new program entitled Britain's Tastiest Village, as well as media scrutiny of Ian Fletcher's salary. Cast. Bonneville reprises his role of Ian Fletcher from W1's predecessor 2012, as does Hynes, who plays Siobhan Sharp, the head of Perfect Curve, a brand consultant agency. Also returning are Sharp's team consisting of Barney Lumsden, Coco Lomax and Karl Marx, whilst the remainder of the cast were created by Morton as new characters. Production. W1A was commissioned by Janice Hadlow, controller of BBC Two, and Shane Allen, controller of comedy commissioning. Filming began in January 2014. W1A was written and directed by John Morton, who previously worked on 2012 and People Like Us. The producer is Paul Schlesinger and the executive producer is John Plowman. A second series was commissioned in September 2014, with Bonneville's return also confirmed. Series 3. In August 2016, the BBC announced that W1A would return for a third and final series due to be produced and broadcast in 2017. Some filming with Jeremy Paxman took place in March. Series 3 began on the 18th of September 2017 on BBC Two. After the transmission of Episode 1 on BBC Two, Episode 2 was made available on BBC iPlayer on 18 September 2017. Likewise, after the transmission of Episode 3 on the 2nd of October 2017, Episode 4 was made available online. This was repeated for Episodes 5 and 6. Brought to you by WikiVidi.com. Would you like to know more?